Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing some new headlights in the 300. Now, if we take a look at these, you can see these are nice and bright. These are LED bulbs, but we have a different kind of LED bulb for this. We're going to try them out, see if it works a little bit better. But first, let me open these doors and we'll get y'all some output shots of these. We'll take a look at them, and then here in a bit, we'll compare with the new ones, and we'll see how we like them. Because, like I said, this is a very new design, and the company actually hit me up and wanted to send out a set of bulbs for something, one of the vehicles. And I actually thought these might work the best here in the 300, and we'll get into that here in a moment. But if they work pretty good in this, we'll probably also get some for the blue and white truck. Try them out in those in a simple reflector housing. Y'all know this car has projectors, but they're aftermarket projectors, so you can change the bulbs in the back of them. So these LED bulbs that are in here are just two-sided, which gives you some shadowing in the middle here and there. So let's let me go in here and grab these. We'll take a look at them. I'll tell y'all kind of the features and stuff about them, and we'll get them installed in the car, and we'll see how they look. All right, y'all. So first things first here, let's get a nice little output on these, and I will show y'all what I'm talking about with some of the shadowing. So I'm over here at the front of the T6F, and well, as you can see, these are very bright. Over here, the current bulbs, that is, and well, let's see if I can show y'all some of the shadowing from these. So I don't know if you can see it, there's two streaks here and kind of over there that are really bright, but some of the areas like in here are darker, and you can really see it driving down the road. But like I said, they do have some shadowing in them. But anyway, let's get our new bulbs. Let's take a look at them. All right, so here we have our new bulbs from Hawkglow. So let's open these up here. It's a nice box here that's hard to open one-handed. But there we go. Your user manual. And then in here, we have our new bulbs. So we'll go ahead and get this guy out of here. And let's take a look. So, you can see, these are quite a bit different than everything else on the market, as these are 360-degree bulbs. So, these also have a fan on them, which is nice. So, let's get these installed, and we'll see how they do. Now, if you just seen me pull this car in, you would have seen this. But you can see, also for some reason, this headlight's brighter than that one with these particular bulbs. I don't know what the deal is with that, but regardless, they're getting swapped out. So let's get out here. Oh, got to pull the front bumper off the car. If you had a stock air box that was easy to take off, you wouldn't have to. I know the airbox on this particular car was pretty easy to take out, but I have a cold air intake that's large, and well, it kind of takes up a lot of room, and it's a tight fit. So anyway, let's well, and I'll show you all that too. Let me set these here. So I just finished the catch can on this car, working on another video, and it's nice out. I'm walking around in short sleeve, and well, it's nice. According to my phone, it is, we're gonna see this together. Well, there we go. So it is 45, so it's pretty nice. But this one I can replace through the back. back here, well, it's just right there. Whereas this one, there's the power steering reservoir and the very nice cold air inductions intake, which if y'all want to check one of these out, I'm actually an ambassador now for cold air inductions, so I'll leave a link with a discount code if you want to check them out. But this is the side that warrants pulling the front bumper somewhat off. You don't have to take it all the way off, just enough we can set it down and get the bottom bolts out of the headlight and get the headlight slipped out. So anyway, I'm gonna get the jack under here. We'll go ahead and get started on that. But first, let's do a little comparison here. So I apologize for the mess. In the last few days, I have done a backup camera install in this car, amp, sub, radio, the catch can, spark plugs, and a few other things. And then a video coming up here. And like I said, I think I'm going to tint my taillights tonight. I ordered some film from Vivid. It came in yesterday, so I think we're going to try that out. So anyway, let's go ahead. We'll get this guy out of here and out. We'll go ahead and get our new one in. So we'll unplug this fella, and as you can see, my wire loom has disintegrated. But let me get this unplugged. We'll twist this out of here. Well, I'll actually go ahead and twist it out of here for y'all. So just twist it around. This particular headlight, for whatever reason, doesn't actually have like a stop, so it's always complicated. So let me get this out of here. And well, there's part of it. So these are actually clockable, but let me get this unplugged. We'll get our new one in. I need to get these rewrapped. I'll do that at some point. And then this little adapter also will spin out. It's very tight. So let me get that out. We'll get our new bulb in and we'll try it out, see how it works. All right, so easy as that. It's in there. So let me go in here. Let me flip the lights, turn the lights on in the car. Oh, you can see there, a lot brighter than the other one on that side, and more kind of true white on camera, as you can see. But let's turn the garage lights off, and wow, you can really see the color difference. Well, not as like direct as this one. You can see there. So pretty similar here. Then we come down here, nice and bright. So anyway, let me go ahead, get that side of the front bumper off. You can see the difference there. So pretty nice. So like I said, let me get this side of the bumper off and go ahead and get this one swapped as well. And we'll take the car on a little drive and take a look at our new bulbs from Hawkglow. All right, so front bumper is back on and we're going down. So let me get this jack out of the way and close the hood down and turn the lights off, and we'll take a look at our new headlights. All right, so if I can not run into everything, that'd be fantastic. But here we have them. So yet again, driver's side's a lot brighter than the passenger side. But anyway, you can see, very nice and bright. So let me get the car backed out of here, and I'll pull the thing out on the road, and we will take a look. All right, so let's get the car over here and pull it out on the road, and we'll kind of head toward down to my shop And let's take a look at what we got. So, that's irrelevant. Anyway, if you look, very nice. I like that. So, I'm gonna take it on a drive here in a bit. Now, just looking at it, they do seem to be a little bit dimmer, but that may also be just my eyes, because I have astigmatism and that shop light kind of throw them out. So let's turn this thing around and we'll look again. But I mean, they are nice. I will say they are nice. A lot of the shadowing in the middle has been reduced, which is also nice. You know, before it was kind of a question mark from time to time. But I mean, that is not bad at all. So pretty happy with that. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm pointing all this way because I don't want y'all to see that road sign, because I don't want y'all to figure out where I live. I have enough crazy people that know where I live. I'm not saying y'all are crazy. I appreciate y'all, but kind of like my home private. But I mean, I'm super happy with that. I cannot complain. Then if I hit my high beams, which are standard high beams, obviously kind of lights up the world down there. And I will say the camera is adjusting a little bit, making it a little brighter, but that's pretty good, I will say. And then, like I said, high beams are from a different manufacturer, but I mean, that's not bad. Pretty happy with these. So I kind of figured they would be good because they're the 360. So that's probably has a lot to do with the lack of shadowing, which is nice. Now, if only my backup camera I just installed could be that good. Thing is really pointed at the ground, and there's really no other way to mount it, unfortunately. So that one was kind of a dud, but anyway, y'all will see that coming up here. But let me get this thing backed up in the garage, and well, I guess that'll probably be a wrap for this one. So I am going to tint my taillights tonight, I think I mentioned, and I have to finish up a few videos, so kind of trying to get a lot done while we have some nice weather and this thing over further. But like I said, while we have nice weather, I'm trying to get a lot done, and then it just kind of so happened that everything that I had ordered for this came in very quickly, which is obviously always nice. So anyway, let me get this thing in here, and I'm gonna tint these tails. But anyway, guys, I do believe that is going to be a wrap for this one. So the Hawkglow LEDs, pretty happy with them all in all. So like I said, guys, I will leave a link down below if y'all want to check these out, and I believe a discount code as well, but don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly for sure, but I believe there's a discount code as well, so it will also be down there. But let's hop out here and take a look at these before I get started on my tails and finishing all this other stuff. So pretty nice and bright. You still kind of get the streaming, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. But like I said, the shadowing is definitely less than the other ones. So that's pretty nice. And I like the color better on these, more of a pure white, or the other ones were a warm white, if that makes any sense at all. But anyway, guys, that is going to be a wrap for this one. So big thank you to Hawkglow for sending these out. and for reaching out and wanting to send them over. So anyway, like I said, that's going to be a wrap for this one. Also, if you notice, I haven't been driving the 6.0. We'll talk about that in another video. I have a bit of an issue with it, or a couple small things. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's going to be a wrap for this one. So if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.